Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Sullivan. A 40-year-old lady, Rina Gonzalez, a resident of Chicali, was killed in an accident at San Jacinto Island on Friday evening. The deceased was moving towards Chicali when she was hit by a speeding car. Meanwhile, as per sources, she had picked up her nephew from college and was proceeding home when the accident occurred. The boy has sustained injuries and will be shifted to the GMC.
40-year-old lady Rina Gonzalez, a resident of Chicalim, was killed in a fatal accident reported at San Jacinto Island on Friday evening. The deceased was moving towards Chicalim when she was hit by a speeding car. Sources claim that the car driver was under the influence of alcohol as beer bottle was found in the car.
ट्रॅफिक हांव वयतालो हांव परताली वयतालो आनी म्हगे मामागे बायल ती सो हांव येता तेन्ना हांव ट्रॅफिक कित्याक म्हाका थिंग मागीर आमगे कोण आहा आमगे थिंग चिकलेचो थिंगा एक गाड आहा तेका कितें जालें रे हें जोकिंगे बायल म्हणपा लागलो एक्सिडेंट जालो रिना म्हणटा हांवें गाडी सामकी सायडीक गेल्यार दामान येयलो चोयली जाल्यार ती हूंय पयली गाडी पोंदा आहलो हूंय गाडी पोंदा आहलोली सो गाडी पोंदा आहलो ती तेंच्यान उबाली हूंय थिंगा कोण लोक पावलो तेंच्यान उबाली हूंय आनी गाडी हाडल्या काय ती भायर काडून पडलो आनी मागीर ती थिंगा आहलोली
खंय रावता बाय ती
चिकाली पंचायती हाडल्या
खंय गेलेली तुमी ती
एमएसा तो तुगे कजन आहा न्हू तेका पळय ती ती आहलो चोय तेगे घोवागे भावागे चेडे हाडपाक गेलो एमएसा सो ती एवरी टायम येताली इसको तेका हाडपाक फोन मारता ती हाडपा वयताली आनी ती सदां इसको वयता नशी सो ती एमएसा म्हणटा तेका हाडपाक गेली
आता रॉंग सायडीन येयली गाडी
ती गाडी रॉंग सायड येयली आतां लायक पुरसा तो पोल पासून मोड तेंच्यान हिंगसा हॉर्न माल म्हणटी हांवें ते खंय चालो थिंग पुलीस ते आनी खंय चालो ती आमगे थिंगा चिकलेची आनी लायक मागीर लायक तो थिंगसा रॉंग सायडीन तेणें हॉर्न मार गेलो थिंगसा तेंच्यान ड्रॅग कोण हाडूं खंय आनी ते आनी चोयली जाल्यार गाडयेन तेंगे बियरा बॉटल आहाय आनी दोन बियरा एक बॉटल थिंग भायर थिंगा चिला उडयल्या झाडां उडयल्या बियरा बॉटल थिंग उडयल्या आनी बियरा बॉटल थिंग आहा आनी बरी बियरा बॉटल गाडी आहा थंय जाल्यार तूं वचोन चोवपाक
कितले जाण आसले ते गाडयेन
हांव चोय जाल्यार लायक म्हाका हाडायता ते लायक डोंट डू एनीथींग म्हणटाले हांव कांय कोण हांव जस्ट आय वॉज क्वेश्चनिंग सो तो म्हाका हाडायनाका एक कांय कोन्नाका म्हणटा म्हाका हाडयता दीम घाल हांवें म्हणलें प्लीज डोंट डू दीस मुसाले दीस नॉट अ टायम मुसाले गोंयकारू ती हय
कोंकणी उलयताले
हय कोंकणी आनी लायक तो चोयल्यार कळटालो तो पिलो आहा म्हूण भुरगो आसा तांबडे जालो आहलो भुरगो सा पिलो आहलो कळटा दोड दिसा तांबडे एकटो आहलो काय आनी कोण आहले गाडी तो आहलो तो चेड चलयता म्हाका आनी ती दोग जाण चेडूं आहली आनी कोण आहलो तो खबर ना म्हाका लायक तीग जाण ती नोटीस जाताली कित्याक थिंगा गाडी कोण नोटीस जाताली तीग जाण ते खूंय धांवले मागीर थिंगसान ना धांवून ना ते हिंगा आहले ते हिंगा आहलोली ती वचोन हिंगा आहलोली मागीर जेन्ना हांव येयलो थंय धांवोन हिंग चोयता तो सोमतो मुंजडे येयलो आनी हांवें तेका दुंगळ्याक घोंट येयलो तेज्या तेदो हांवें तेका मारपा बी गेलो नाल्यार हांव चालता तेका कडेन एशको हांवें हात पासून बरो जालो तेका जस्ट तेका एशको खबर जालो फोन आयलो की चिकले रोड आसा एक एक्सिडेंट जालो सो आमी स्पॉटार विजीट केलें आनी पळयल्यार कळ्ळें की एक अर्टिगा जी वास्कोच्यान चिकलेच्यान सेंट जेसिंटो सायडीन वताली आनी वन ज्युपिटर जी सेंट जेसिंटोच्यान चिकले सायडीन वताली त्या ज्युपिटराचेर एक लेडी आशिल्ली आनी एक भुरगो आशिल्लो सो ती ऑन द रायट शी वॉज ऑन द रायट सायड आनी अर्टिगा जी आसा आनी चिकलेच्यान सेंट जेसिंटो ती रॉंग सायडीन आनी अर्टिगा गेव अ डॅश टू द ज्युपिटर to which the lady and the boy who was with the said lady sustained some injuries and they are now shifted to Chikalim Cottage Hospital. So now we will verify the further things and we will take further action.
दोगांय वयताली आनी पीक केलें तेणें हिंगा म्हाजी कितें जालें तें खबर ना थिंग सो ताका हिंगा हांव हाटलें हे सायडीन चोयता म्हळ्यार ती गाडी ताका घेवन हिंगा
कितले जाण आहले भितर
बायकाचे दोगूय जावन ती तो इस्कुलाचे हाडून
आनी कारी भितर
गाड्या भितर हांवें चोवना बाबा कितू जालोलें हांवें कांय चोयलें ना तेंगेलें गाडी
कितें डॅमेज केलें
हांव हिंगा आहलोलें हाचो हिंगा आनी ती ही वयताली ती पीक केलें आनी गेलें पूण ती गाडी कितको येयल्या काय हिंग येतरी हांवें चोयल्या हिंग पावतरी हांवें चोयल्या त्या घडून हाडल्या
क्रॉस डॅमेज केला
हय इतलें हांवें
रॉंग सायडीन
इतलें ती गाडीच्या सायडीन वयतलो पणज्या वयतलो आनी ही आतां घर वयताली इतलें तें पीक केलां देवा पीक केलें तेणी हेणी मोटरसायकलीन हांवें तेणी आनी मागीर तेणी गाडी हूंय सुवाळ तें म्हाका खबर ना गाडी हिनी आयली आवय म्हणटा इतलें हांवें
चेडो आसलो तेच्या वांगडा
हय चेडो आहा
तो बरो आहा
तो मातशें तेका हें तो व्हडलो आहलो माल लागलो तेका कोणा येता आनी मातशें पांय बी कोण्या उठो जावन म्हाजी कितें घाल त्याक वयलो
कॉलेज
इस्कूल
MS.
वय
Story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Armed with permission only for a temporary wooden restaurant, a fully fledged permanent restaurant and club is being constructed at survey numbers 213 by 17 and 213 by 18 of Anjuna. A complaint filed by the Anjuna Punch member Surendra Govekar stated that a construction of permanent nature was carried out in a no development zone within 200 meters of HTL and CRZ3 areas. The construction was being carried out without obtaining permission from the Panchayat. The Anjuna Panchayat on Friday carried out an inspection of the site and issued a stop work order.
Construction of a fully fledged club was underway at Anjuna with permission only for a temporary wooden restaurant. The restaurant and club is being speedily constructed at survey numbers 213/17 and 213/18 of Anjuna. Anjuna Punch member Surendra Govekar stated that a construction of permanent nature was carried out in a no development zone within 200 meters of HTL and CRZ3.
हे जे तुमकां बांदकाम दिसता इन सर्वे नंबर 213/17 आणि 18 हेणीन हा जे CRZाक अंधाराक ठेवन गोवा कोस्टल झोन मॅनेजमेंट ऑथॉरिटी सर्वे नंबर 217/17 18 परमिशनां घेतली फॉर टेम्पररी वुडन रेस्टॉरंट अँड टॉयलेट आनी तशेंच मागीर लास्ट पंचायत बॉडीन तांकां ते परमिशन दिले वुडन टेम्पररी जे रेस्टॉरंट पूण ते केन्ना दिले की जेन्ना पळय एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर आसलो पंचायतीक तेन्ना दिले 27 जुलय 2022 जालें तेन्ना दिले ते आमकां एक खबर नासली कांयच की आमी सगळे अंधारान आसले जेन्ना हेंच्यांनी काम हे जालें हेंच्यांनी घेतले पर्मनंट करपाक लोखणाचे आनी आमी एकदां सायट इन्स्पेक्शन येयलो आसा तेन्ना आमची नजर पडली आनी आमी ताका स्टॉप ऑर्डर नोटीस दिली आनी इन्स्पेक्शन केलें आयज तेचें ते इन्स्पेक्शन नोटिसी प्रमाणे आयज तेचें इन्स्पेक्शन केल्लें आहा आमी आनी ताका स्टॉप नोटीस दिल्ली आहा आनी आमी कितें पळयतले की ते स्टॉप आसतले आनी हे डिमॉलिश जातले
ते आतां येयले आतां इन्स्पेक्शन आसलें आतां इन्स्पेक्शन केलां तर कितें आतां इलिगलिटीज तेंच्यांनी केल्या सगल्यो तर सगल्यो आमी इन्स्पेक्ट करून सेक्रेटरी नोटिसार हाडला न्हू सगळे मेजरमेंट बीन काडल्या आतां फुडें मागीर आमी पळयात कितें आहा तें एक्शन घेता न्हू कायद्या प्रमाणे
हांगर वुडन स्ट्रक्चराक परमिशन दिल्ली पण हांगर वुडन सोडून
पयलीं ते आमी दिवं नासली ताका पयलीं जेन्ना आमची हे जावच्या पयलीं दिल्ली पूण तेणें आतां ते इलिगली केल्या म्हणूनच ते सगळे हे जाला न्हू
तेणे वुडन सोडून कॉन्क्रीट यूज करून प्लस लोखंड यूज करून तेणे आतां ऑलमोस्ट 2 काय 3 स्ट्रक्चर फ्लोर काडल्या
सारकें
4 फ्लोर 1+3
हां कितें आतां सरमन पार्टी जावपाक आसली
ना हांगासर ना रे क्लबाचेर न्हू
सरपंच म्हाका एक सांगा हांगासर हो स्ट्रक्चर सद्या दिसता पण ताचे बरोबर आनीकूय कांय इलिगलिटीज चलिल्ल्यो हांगा आमकां दिसची पडटा तुमचें म्हणणें
आहा न्हू आतां कितें सगळे आतां एकदांच पळोवंक गावना न्हू
तुम्ही नवे सरपंच म्हणून अपॉइंट जाल्ले आसा तुमी तुमच्या हेजेर कारवाई करतले काय नाही
करया मरे सगल्यो करया सगळे आतां एकाच हितून ना आतां कितें आहा तितले एक 1 by 1 करपाक ते सगळे वांगडाच करूंक गावना आमचे.
Prakash Parekar for Herald TV.
Panjim looks like a disaster zone to any tourist. The hyper-commercialization and haphazard timing of executing development work for the fixing of city's sewage network has resulted in a complete mess. With the ongoing International Film Festival of India, the ill-timed digging has caused major issues to the city's traffic. Work pending for 7 years is sought to be completed within 7 days. The once beautiful streets of Sao Tome and Fontaine are so brutalized that people find it impossible to enter their houses, forget about bringing cars or an ambulance to their doorsteps.
Concerned citizen of Panjim, Tony Dice, said that the government should have undertaken smart city works after the festive season. While Elvis Combs said once a well-planned city, Panjim is now in tatters. There's digging all over the place and there's no coordination from agencies.
Again, the smart city work is going on. When the peak time, when the festivals, Christmas, New Year, he sees all the mess all over there. There's only one thing. You should have planned not to have during this period. You could have started after the carnival, no?
Yes.
They should not start it now. It's inconvenience for us, for local residents, as well as for the tourists, no? No proper parking, no one way, this way, that way. That's any problem. Yeah. The main. And parking, like, Rajnos people still park and inconvenience all the residents from Sampame, from Sebastian side, up to the boat. They park any side, no? By time. no proper traffic police checking. Nobody come night time. Hardly anybody is there. Diversion, nothing is there. Yeah, that's the main thing.
हे आतां एकाच टायमार फोडपाची गरज नाशिल्ली, ताका प्लॅनिंग ना. हांगा इतल्यो एजन्सीज काम करता, कोण उजो हात कितें करता ते दाव्या खबर आसना. हितून फक्त लोक सोंसता म्हणून हें सगळें जाता. आनी हे जे स्थानीक रेजिडेंट आसा तेंचे तर कोणाक पडोंकूच ना. आतां म्हाका एक सांगा, 7 वर्सां हें स्मार्ट सिटी मिशन चलता, अमृत मिशन चलता, 7 वर्सां सोंपतलीं. 7व्या वर्साक आतां सोंपता हे सगळे पयशे, करोडांनी पयशे, मोर दॅन 1000 crores हे मोडून तांकां ते मेकळे जावपाक जाय कशें तरी. म्हणून हे आतां अनप्लॅन्ड डिगींग ते कोणाक इनकन्विनियन्स जाता, कोणाक त्रास जाता ते तांकां कांय पडोंक ना.
There is a major problem regarding parking and regarding the basic mobility. But this could also be a very good pointer to the government that the same type of traffic jams will take place when we have the ropeway which is coming up. They're planning a ropeway between Kampala and Race Magus. The traffic congestion will be 5 times what it is today. So there is a lack of thinking and a lack of planning, right from the casinos to the football ground. I don't say football should not happen. Football is very important. But where is the question? The ropeway. So today, coming to a specific question that it's creating a problem, it has definitely created a problem. People are coming into my area of Kampal and just parking their vehicles and dumping their vehicles. Panjim is a beautiful city. It finally comes down to that. It's a fabulous city. It's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. But the powers that be are destroying it. However, on the flip side, I must also say development is important. It's important that we have, they're calling it a smart city. I hope they make it smart. So I don't want to comment on something which I don't have in-depth knowledge. So development is important. So some of the infrastructure works that are happening are also important. So there has to be a balance. And I think the more important part of everything is that the government should take the people into consideration and the people into confidence.
So now, like we had said earlier also, most of the smart city works are tendered at the same time. So now, as per directions from Government of India and also from the state, most of the work will be done say around June, July. That is the deadline that everyone has been given. We understand the inconvenience that has been caused to a lot of people, so we'd like to apologize for that also. But now a lot of the work that is being done is absolutely necessary. For example, now a lot of the pavements will be done. We are setting up proper utility drains so roads will not have to be broken. The drainage system is to be revamped because it has not been done for the past 30-40 years. And all of these things have to be done. So now everyone has noticed like leakages in the pipes, leakages in fluids that happen very regularly. So now all of the works that are happening now is to address all of these issues that are happening. For the next 15-20 years, people will have nothing to worry about.
Devendra Kankar and Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
Part of a house caught fire at Pumbudpa on Friday morning. Household items and a two-wheeler were gutted in the fire. Firefighters arrived on site and managed to save items worth INR 2 lakh. House owner Sandhya Dongrekar suffered a loss of over 1 lakh. The cause of the fire is yet to be determined.
A part of a house caught fire at Pumbudpa on Friday morning. Household items and a two-wheeler were gutted in fire. Firefighters arrived on site and managed to save items worth rupees 2 lakh.
कांयच कोणाकूच खबर ना कितें जालें आनी कसो उजो पेटलो पळय तो म्हाका कांयच खबर ना आतां कितें जालां तें आनी उजो पेट्टा म्हणून मागीर ती भायसून दारांक धापड केलें पळय हांवें व्हडल्यान शबय मारली तितल्यान हांवें दार उगडलें आनी तेन्ना पळय जाल्यार सगळो उजो पेट्टा गाडी सारकी कबाड गाडी कांयच ना गाडयेचो जाल्यार तो जालो भितर कितें आसलें सामान तितलें उलपालें सगळो भितर पडत आहा सगळें उलपन तरी बरें भितर गेलो ना म्हणून इतलेंच आनी कांय न्हू आनी सगळें इतलें संवसाराचो म्हणटा तो जाल्यार भायर आयदनां आसलीं भितर कितें कितें आसलें पळय सामान आसलें मॅट्रस आसलें सगळें भायर आसलो सिलिंडर तो एक भितर आसला थंय एक धाकटें कितें आसलें पळय तें सगळें कळ्ळें
मग कितकें नुकसान जालें सगळें गाडी बिडी धरून
गाडी आतां पळय स्प्लेंडर तेची गाडी तेची स्प्लेंडर जाली ना 10 वर्सां तेका
लाखा वयर जातलें
हय गाडयेचें आतां पळयात कितें
Prakash Karekar for Herald TV.
Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai completed his Goa Gram Sampurna Yatra, which began in September 2021 and concluded on November the 18th, 2022. Over the last 15 months, the governor visited Goan villages and interacted with the elected representatives of the panchayats in the state. The Yatra's valedictory function will be held on November the 26th at 11:30 a.m. in Raj Bhavan's new Darbar Hall.
Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai completed his Goa Sampurna Yatra that began in September 2021. Over the last 15 months, the governor visited Goan villages and interacted with the elected representatives of the panchayats. The Yatra's valedictory function will be held on November 26 at 11:30 a.m. at Raj Bhavan's New Darbar Hall.
Honorable Governor, in the past 15 months, he has covered 421 villages and 191 village panchayats, which constitutes the whole of the villages of Goa under these categories of village panchayats. And this journey, I am saying, is that it has been a very, very enriching and very enlightening experience. And Honorable Governor, in the success of this whole program over the last 15 months, the state government has given us a lot of support, logistical support, because the district collectors have accompanied the Honorable Governor in all these programs. It has been also the MLAs. We have always made sure that the local MLAs have come forward to participate in this yatra. Sometimes it was the minister also. So tomorrow will be the valedictory program of the completion of this yatra, since we believe that it has been a very great achievement. And I mean, in the sense that many governors who have come in the past have indeed, they have visited a lot of Goa, many parts of Goa and all that, but not in the way that Honorable Governor Shri P.S. Pillai has done it. So we believe that it's the first of the kind happening here in Goa, having touched each and every remote part of Goa, and also interacted with all the people and the local representatives there. So to celebrate this great achievement, we have this valedictory program tomorrow, which will be attended by the Honorable Governor of Kerala, and also Honorable Chief Minister has said that he would also be attending. We hope to also have the Honorable Union Minister Shri Sripad Naik and all the others who have helped us in the success of this yatra. Everybody, like the deputy sarpanchas, the village panchayat members, Zilla Parishad panchayat members, the MLAs, the ministers, all of them we have invited, and we are going to have a large crowd tomorrow.
Devendra Gaonkar for Herald TV.
An unidentified body of a male person was found floating in the Shapora River. Kolwale police have reached the site and they are investigating to find the identity of the deceased person.
An unidentified body of a male person was found floating at the Shapora River. The Kolwale police are on the site and they are investigating to find the identity of the deceased person. Take a look. Prakash Gadekar for Herald TV.
It's the 6th day of the ongoing International Film Festival of India in the state. Today, Herald TV spoke to some of the Goan delegates to know what they think of this 53rd edition of IFFI. Many showed their excitement about the overall festival, while some were excited to know about Goan movies and the overall film industry.
It's the 6th day of the ongoing International Film Festival of India in Goa. Today, Herald TV spoke to some of Goan delegates to know what they think about this 53rd edition of IFFI. Many showed their excitement about the overall festival, while some were excited to know about Goan movies and the overall film industry.
फाटली काही वर्सां आमी इफी अटेंड करतात विथ डेलिगेट पास. आमकां एन्जॉय करता सगळे मुवीज, एस्पेशली सिनेमा ऑफ द वर्ल्ड आनी जे इंटरनॅशनल कॉम्पिटिशनाचे आसता. सो ऑल मुवीज इफी सिलेक्ट करता ते बरें आसता. सो वर्कींग डेज आशिल्ल्यान आमी मॉर्निंग एक शो घेता, अर्ली मॉर्निंग फर्स्ट शो, आनी मागीर आफ्टर वर्क लेट नायट शोज. बट द एनवायरमेंट आनी हांगा जे डेकोर केल्ले आसता आनी वी एन्जॉय इट वेरी मच.
We are here for IFFI along with the students from journalism department, MA and degree students. So every year we come here for a fee. It's a special privilege to our students, those who are doing journalism studies, those who are into films, making documentaries and films. This is a special privilege for them to come and enjoy the films as well, learn.
So honestly, this is my first time at IFFI. I didn't expect myself to enjoy so much watching so many different genres of movies, from being regional language to international, meaning like Spanish, Bengali, Marathi. All of the movies were very unique with very realistic storyline.
This is an upcoming college where we have courses related to mass communication journalism and various other courses. But the media students, a group of them, they have come here for 3-4 days and they attend screenings and some master class. It's a time to interact with the people who come here and exchange some information.
The White Tree जी मस्करा स्टुडिओजान प्रोड्यूस केल्या त्या फिल्ममध्ये मी रोल केल्लो आसा. इट वॉज अ वंडरफूल एक्सपिरियन्स फॉर मी. तो कॅरेक्टर खूप चॅलेंजींग आसा आनी इट इज बेसिकली ऑन मेंटल डिसऑर्डर. सो त्या मनशाक कितें दिसूंक शकता, कितें दिसूंक शकना, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टींचो विचार करून, एक ऑब्जर्वेशन्स करून आनी एक म्हणटा ते खोल वचून त्या कॅरेक्टराचो अभ्यास करून हांवें तो रोल प्ले करपाचो प्रयत्न केला आनी तो तुमच्या मुखार आसा.
We got to study a lot of things which we didn't know, like the process of learning about mental issues. We got to learn from them. So with the process, the flow, we just went with the flow and automatically our characters came up on the screen.
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
When it comes to football, Portugal isn't about Goa anymore. Portugal enchanted the fans with free-flowing football in the late 1990s and early 2000s, and in Goa the following only grew. For the elderly in the state, it has nostalgic value considering the relationship between the two states in the past. Today, Herald TV spoke to several fans of Portugal and got their reaction from the concluded Portugal versus Ghana match.
For elderly in the state, it has nostalgic value considering the relation two states shared in the past. Today, Herald TV spoke to several fans of Portugal too and about their reactions on the concluded Ghana versus Portugal match. Take a look.
I'm Alan Fernandez from Seoul, come for the World Cup, and my favorite player, Ronaldo, scored a penalty and they have won today 3-2. Welcome to Qatar World Cup.
आता जी गेम झाला पोर्चुगल आणि आमच्या गानामध्ये सारखे सेन्सेशनल स्टार्ट झाला. आम्ही चिंतानी गेम ड्रॉ जातलो पण जावंक ना कित्याक लागून पोर्चुगल आमचो टीम आणि आम्ही पोर्चुगलाचे सपोर्टर्स ट्रॉय, ऑस्कर, आणि निकन आणि आमचो होप आलो की पोर्चुगल डेफिनेटली येतलो. लास्ट टाइम पोर्चुगलान 3-2 आमकां जिखयले. जायते खुशालकाय जाली कित्याक पोर्चुगल आमी पोर्चुगल we are from Portugal. Amge originally from Portugal, and we don't care what the people think about us. We are from Portugal, and I say, Viva Portugal, all of us. Viva Portugal, and we will keep winning. We'll keep winning. Rocks.
Portugal and Ghana, very interesting match, very tough match. At the same way, though Ghana dominated the game, but Portugal got a penalty, and that's at the side of Portugal. The player are set up, and I'm very confident that Portugal will win this match. And surely, I am the supporter of Portugal. It's Ronaldo who scored the penalty goal, and it was a very soft penalty. Thank you. Viva Portugal, Viva Portugal, Viva Portugal.
It's Clinton D'Souza with Ignacio Nerona for Herald TV.
Kurtori Gymkhana defeated Parish Youth Novemberr 4-1 to advance into the semi-finals of the Karmona Panchayat Inter-Village Football Tournament. The match was played at Karmona Ground.
Kurtori Gymkhana defeated Parachute Nuwe 4-1 to enter the Kamona Panchayat Inter-Village Football Tournament semi-finals. Alison Fernandez scored a brace while James Fernandez and Kaji Bogo netted a goal each for Kurtori Gymkhana. Bhavan Kalaso pulled a goal back for Parachute Nuwe. Nasir Narona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thank you for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.